welcome to everybody today. This is the first in our 5-part series on radar products. Today we're focusing on losing fears about mounting. So we're going to talk about the VMS system and how we design a custom mount. We're going to talk about how you may be able to use one mount across 2 different chairs and the do's and don'ts of successful mounting interventions. I'm going to hand over to Robert now. So Robert, you're feel free to take over there and share whatever you need to share and say hello, etc.
Yeah, thank you very much, Connor. Yeah, so also from far away in Germany, I like to say good afternoon right now, or good lunchtime for everybody. I'm happy to be able to talk with you today about a very interesting topic, which I think is about how can we loosen your fears about mounting. And as soon as I can share my screen with you, I can show you a little bit more detailed about everything. So let's talk about how to losing fears about mounting, because I know that a lot of people are searching for the right mounting solutions, but when it comes to choosing the right tools, a lot of customers are feared about choosing the right tools, because we all want or have the same goal that our customers can have the greatest benefits out of their communication devices, and that only works when their communication tools with eye gaze, with touch-based access are positioned in the right spot. And as you can see here, we have 3 different examples from customers with ALS, people with SMA, or people with cerebral palsy that have different kind of various needs when it comes to a good positioning of their communication devices. All of them share the same interests in having the greatest benefits out of their communication, out of their assistive technology devices. And that means they all want to be able to communicate with their communication tools. They want to be independent in their ways of communication, to interact, to participate on their on people's life, and to have an access to the environment and to the world. And when it comes to choosing the right mounting solutions, especially when we are talking about wheelchairs, a lot of customers are a little bit feared. And also when there is a need to share their wheelchairs during the day. So let's say people are at the beginning of the day on a typical standard wheelchair, but moving them into an height adjustable therapy chair, or also maybe an powered wheelchair. And also when you are required to be able to switch one mount from one wheelchair to the other wheelchair without buying a second additional mount, then I want to show you one wonderful service which is free of charge for you to be used, which is called the VMS service. And this is a way that you should go when you want to choose and find out the right mounting solutions for your customers. So the process is simply explained in 4 steps. You have a customer where you want to find out what is the right mounting solution for. You take a couple of pictures of the customer's wheelchair and tell us more details and information about the communication system and the access method. Our engineering team will be able during 3 days to provide you a mounting proposal, which includes pictures from the mounting solution and all necessary details that you need to know to understand how to install the mounting solution from one wheelchair, maybe also to another one. Then you will receive all these data, informations, and pictures, can be able to talk about it again with Connor, Michael, or one of the other SafeCare team employees, to discuss maybe different needs that maybe come back into your mind. And as soon as you said, okay, well, this is the solution that we need to go, you can approve it, and you will receive it with all necessary components to be able to install it, to know how it needs to be set it up correctly, and all of that stuff. So how to do a VMS request. So our partner SafeCare has designed on their homepage an online form where you can fill in all necessary information. Find the link here in the presentation, and I'm sure that Connor, Michael, and his colleagues will be able to share also the link for the online form with you. This is one typical way when you want to start a VMS process, and I will show you also a couple of other ways of starting a VMS request. Another additional way would be to download from our homepage or from the homepage from SafeCare the virtual mounting worksheet form. So there you can do it in an old-fashioned way, print it out, use it as a guideline how to request the mounting demands from your customer. You can fill in every information about the wheelchair, about the mounting site, because each customer has different requirements when it comes to positioning their communication tools. Some of them want to have them on the right side, some of them want to have them installed on the left side, and all these different requirements can be easily filled in that practical little VMS PDF worksheet. Option number 3 is you can also download our new designed VMS to go app, which is available for Android and for iOS smartphones, which makes the analyzing process as easy as possible. So everybody can download the app for free. It's available in all the most important stores. You can do all the pictures by yourself and share it with your sales team, with your therapist, and you can do all the data analysis completely by yourself. So everybody that is able to control his smartphone and to write an iMessage or WhatsApp message is, from my point of view, able to do an VMS request directly, step by step with the app. You can fill in everything that you can insert in a written way with a PDF, also here with the app. And at the end, you always get a summary about how complete and successful your VMS request has been. One positive benefit out of this app is that we also have included the face detection plugin, which makes it possible to recognize faces from customers that you have taken when you are doing the pictures, and it automatically blurs out of the faces and takes these informations away. One thing that you will get back from us and from your partner SafeCare is you will see your pictures. So this is, for example, now a picture from a Quantum Sunrise Medical Power Wheelchair, where we have been requested to design a mounting solution for an eye gaze system. What we have done is we have included now in these pictures directly a picture of the mounting solution that we would suggest for your end customer. Furthermore, you will get a clear, detailed picture about the mounting bracket in total and an information for the frame clamp that you need to do the installation. But sometimes, as I said it previously, most of our customers not only just used to have one wheelchair, some of them have a power wheelchair and a more comfortable wheelchair for their places at home. So for these situations, most customers don't want to buy a second wheelchair. Most of them want to be able to remove the existing mounting bracket, use it and insert it into another wheelchair where they can use the same components also for the other wheelchair. And with components such as the base coupler system, they will get a quick release system that allows it to attach the same mounting bracket from one wheelchair to the other wheelchair without doing any kind of adjustments, which makes it super easy for caregivers, for therapists, or for special education teachers to switch between one wheelchair to the other one. So these are only a couple of examples. We can generate these mounting suggestions for all different kind of wheelchairs, for all different kind of shapes, weight classes, access methods. So when you are thinking about a switch mounting setup that allows your customer to have two switches next to his head, plus his communication system in front of him, feel free to use the service and get our recommendation for a possible mounting setup, which is from our end always a promise that it will work. And we have done, I think during last week, we have done the 10,000th VMS suggestion. So I think we can look back onto a quite huge platform of experiences about these mounting solutions. Also, here is another system. When you're having customers that using a walker, posterior walker, or standing devices, we can also generate example pictures for communication users that are maybe a little bit more mobile, to show you how a short mounting bracket can also be look like when it is installed to a walker, for example, or maybe to a supportive chair or a standing device, or when you need to have a combination out of, as I said previously, a tablet that is positioned in front of your customer and the switch that is positioned next to the head of the beneficiary to control it within a scanning mode, for example, because not every customer wants to or are able to control their communication devices with a direct access or with scanning or eye gazing. But I think it's not necessary to waste valuable time to spend thousands of hours to think about what could be the best possible solution. I think we are able to show you within a couple of days what could be the best possible mounting bracket for your customer. For that, we need your informations, your pictures, and then we can do our work. To make up everything easier for you, as a setup support, all the mounting solutions that you will receive out of the VMS service are getting delivered completely pre-assembled. So you don't need to worry that you need to put together piece by piece. Everything is completely pre-assembled. You get a clear assembly operating manual, as well as your pictures that will show you how to set up everything successfully to the wheelchair. Thank you very much for your attention. As soon as you have any other questions, feel free to get in touch with your partner SafeCare here in Ireland, or if you want to write me an email question, feel free to get in touch with me too.